What's up, Internet? Eric Van Holtz here with Ben Weaver.
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
This is happy hour number 1. Hopefully, we don't have any technical issues like we had with Greg Brzezinski when we started our live stream yesterday. So we are excited for today. Today, what we're doing is actually we're doing this for the next 2 weeks, Monday through Friday. So 10 episodes where we have like 10 days of holiday, and we've got some discontinued products that we're kind of bringing back available for you guys to be able to grab once and for all before maybe they go to purgatory again.
Gone for good.
Yeah, we're gone for good. Yeah.
We leaked them. We haven't leaked them yet, right?
No. So, I mean, if you're an astute observer right now, you'll be able to quickly figure out what today's first product is.
This incredible plant that was only on sale for 6 months back in 2015.
But it's holiday happy hour, so what does that mean? We got some empty wine glasses. Check this out. So, y'all see this? So this is Prospis wine that we're drinking today. Comes from the Seven Hills Vineyard. Normally, I'm not a wine guy, but
special occasion.
Today, oh no, is the microphone not working?
My mic?
No, Classic Monkey says the mic's not working, but we'll see. We'll see. Everyone else seems like it's going all right. Anyways.
Good thing I'm fluent in ASL.
This wine, my buddy, I have a good friend in Spokane, Washington, used to be an architect like Greg Brzezinski. He quit being an architect to become a wine dude.
That's incredible.
What are they called? People who make wine? Winemaker?
Vineyard owner? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess
Dennis Quaid in the Parent Trap?
Yeah, I don't know if he owns it or not, or if he's... I think he owns this with a couple other buddies. So,
yeah,
smell that. So everyone watching, go ahead, go grab your beverage of choice, whether it be wine or...
Go get your stuff. Man, 10 days. 10 days of happy.
Wine or beer or whiskey.
Thank you.
Or rum or... What are all those, like, water, fizzy alcohols now? Hard waters, tonics.
Trulies are the ones that I can do. Can we swear on this, or do I get to keep it G-rated?
Yeah, no, like there could be some kids watching.
Okay, I'll keep it.
If we could censor ourselves, if we could censor ourselves, that would be great.
Yeah, yeah. Trulies are the ones where I can handle those. I can handle White Claws.
Someone already commented. Here we go, Ben. You're gonna like this comment.
What'd they say?
Oh man. Guy on the right's head be shining.
Yes! To whoever commented that, thank you. That's what I noticed. I was like, look at this little dome right here. This is the benefits of being a bald man in a studio space. I am a light source.
You're able to, you can essentially like separate from the background.
You can tell that this is my head and not the background because of the light refracting. Normally you wouldn't, because I'm a very pasty man. I get lost in the snow, but here, you know where I am.
Yeah. So cheers. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Happy hour.
Cheers to you guys.
Yes. Cheers. Oh, this is so nice. Oh.
Do you do that? Do you?
I don't know the methods. I have a friend who's a sommelier, but he hasn't taught me the
bring the air in through the.
Yeah, can you just like swirl it around or something?
I don't swirl. It's like you just kind of breathe in.
Yeah.
As there's wine in your mouth.
Okay.
I don't know a better way to describe it.
Did you see that wine documentary a couple years ago where it was the people taking the master sommelier test? Yeah, that's the extent of my knowledge about how to taste wines. Yeah.
Well, let's get started with a little bit of the show. So, guys, some of y'all noticed Old Money beard oil. This is available. If you want to buy it now, we've only got a few units left. These were kind of like the ones where when we switched over to the new formulation, we had a couple left in shelf. So
it's vintage.
Yeah, it's vintage. You guys know this is the old formulation. When we sold this on the store, it was $40. And what do you think the price has been? Do you know?
I do know because we talked about it earlier today, but I can
Oh,
guess.
jeez.
I can pretend like I don't know.
All right, pretend like if you didn't know, how excited would you be?
Yes, it was gonna be 40, and it's gonna be. I don't know what would it be? 30.
Yeah, 21.75, I think. Yeah, 21.75. So $40. This used to be $40. You can now get it for 21.75. Here we go. In the old bottle, some of you guys missed the vintage small bottle. It's now available. You can get it. It's in the old formulation. So if you like the old formulation, we were using agarwood in there. Not agarwood. Jeez. Argon.
I was gonna say balsa wood.
I was way off.
You had the A.
Hey, and well, that's what gets me
Yeah.
as a dyslexic. So you can go ahead and grab this. Where do you get it? Do you know the URL? Any guesses?
Beardbrand.com
//
/holiday happy hour.
close. HHH. We made it better for all the people who can't spell very
That's
well.
good. That's good. It's just 3 keystrokes. It's more simple.
Yeah, HHH. So head over to beardbrand.com. HHH. You know what else? We got a new product. We actually have a new product today for all the people who are on our email newsletter. We didn't have one of our combs just switched over. So if you also want to grab the old money, OG 21.75 beard oil, you can throw in a new large comb, which is in the ghost comb.
Ghost comb. It looks awesome. If you guys go over there and check it out, you'll see that it is very cool. I wish I had hair so I could use it. I could use it on my beard because this is getting long enough, but up top I can't. But y'all should check it out and go see it. Have a ghost comb. Do you have any other ghost products? I think that would be the only ghost product I would own.
I have a ghost glass right now.
A ghost glass. I think, ooh, get some ASMR. Here.
Is that, yeah. Are you going to do it too?
Does that do it for anybody? I hope the one person watching who loves that is like, yes, they did it.
So here, I'm going to go ahead and put you entertain them while I type in the URL.
Okay.
In the comments.
So let's go back to the 1930s. There were a lot fewer people in the world, and everyone was in black and white. And during that time, there was this incredible football game called the Dust Bowl. But unfortunately, it wasn't fun like football games are. It was sad and people died. But we enjoyed some of the things that were happening there because great stuff that came out of there was great literature. And so now I'm pretty sure I've lost every single person who was in this lunch.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Come on, Ben. This is holiday happy hour. At least like talk about holidays.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah. So in the 1930s, yeah, that's when we first found out about St. Nick. And he made his first trip to Oklahoma. And he really surprised all of the young kids there. It was a great time.
Where are you from?
I am from the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Okay, that's not far from Oklahoma.
No, it's not.
Just a couple hours. So for those who are not familiar with Ben, he is our video editor. I don't know if I introduced you as our video editor.
No, you said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you ever are annoyed with the way that a video of mine looks,
This guy.
or the content that I produce,
This guy.
it's or even the talent, like.
It's all me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually he wears prosthetics and.
I'm really kind of like the Lorne Michaels to Eric's, Saturday Night Live. I really run everything. I kind of provide all of the content, detailed notes. I say what goes, what doesn't. So if you enjoy any of our content, it's truly because of me and only me. So thank you.
And if you hate it, it's because of me.
Yeah, it's not me. No, yeah, I'm the video editor, and I've really enjoyed. I've been here for, I think it's almost a year to the day.
Is it really?
I think so.
No, is it?
Yeah.
Did you get one of my year anniversary cards?
You're like in the mail or in the email?
No, an email.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know because I get a card for everyone's anniversary.
Okay, maybe a little bit later.
Okay.
I have to go back. It's just been so much fun and so much of a blast that it's gone by. The time has just flown by. But yeah, I've been making the videos. Just loving it, man. I mean, these people, like the community, the people who are watching now, besides like the 3 people who are like, who is this? I don't know what this is. But the people who are here who really love our community, they make it fun. They make it fun to put stuff out because the community of people who comment and are like positive and help people change and grow, it's super cool, especially on the internet where you can find, people being tough and people being mean and people being terrible. It's cool to have a community of people who just like each other and like want to help each other get better. I don't know. It's great.
I mean, I'm of course clearly biased. I've been doing this for 8 years now, and I can't imagine having a better community out there. Like our customers and our audience, they're just kind of like laid back, chill, easy going, want to improve. They're like people who get stuff done in life, and they're funny. They got a good sense of humor, and like especially like we got our Alliance guys in here. T Bro, he's been posting some great shelfies, which are my favorite to see.
Nice.
Matthew, he's up in Dallas.
Oh,
yeah, he's talking about like swinging by the Beard Brand Fulfillment Center and like kind of stuff.
You should.
Oh, Matthew, are you still in here? I hope so because I meant to get back to you. I talked to our team and we can't do that unfortunately because of the whole COVID requirements.
Oh, okay. So
you can't.
Swinging.
Yeah, you can't swing by the Beard Brand Fulfillment Center. Well, it's not Beard Brand's Fulfillment Center, but our third party fulfillment center. Okay, good. He is in here, so that didn't go for not.
Hey, Matt.
Rob's another Alliance guys. If you guys aren't in the Alliance, it's such a good community. Mm-hmm. Do you ever spend time in there? Or do you?
I do. I should spend more, but it is such a great place for people just to post, like style and like, hey, I need help with this, or what do you guys think of this, and like I don't know, especially as like for guys, like it's hard to find a community of people where people are positive a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of the communities are people, just railing on each other in the worst way. But with this one, it's a group of people who want other people to look better, to feel better, to perform better. I mean, it's just, I don't know. That's kind of my MO. I was always growing up reading like self-help books and self-improvement books and always trying to get better. So this is the kind of community that I'm drawn to.
Yeah, it's a good one, and we try to. we try to keep like politics out or the things that are generally going to divide people. I think most Alliance members are okay with the fact that people have different political views, but it always kind of becomes a touchy subject. So we try to, encourage guys to keep it on top of it about self-improvement and things like that. So they do a really good job of doing that naturally. Like you don't have to stop them from doing it.
They're not trying to start stuff.
Yeah.
It sounds like, like politics in the 50s or 60s where there were Democrats, Republicans, whatever, but like working on both sides, working on across the aisle to try to get stuff done. That's what it sounds like to me.
No, it's just completely ignorant. So it's just like if we go on our desert island and we don't even think about politics or talk politics.
I really went out on a limb because I knew nothing about politics, and so I thought I was making some brash and a bold statement about politics.
So a couple of things for the guys and girls who just joined us. We are doing a holiday happy hour. It's kind of like this is like our version of QVC. We're trying to bring awareness to some products that are no longer available on the website. So right now what we have is the Old Money, the original formulation of the Old Money. And you can grab it. Originally this was $40. It's now $21.75. We only got a few of them.
Not that many.
We don't have that many of them.
Yeah.
I don't have I keep on looking this way. I have a computer right here. I don't have the metrics up there of how many orders are selling. Unlike like the real QVC, it'd be cool to do like banners or something.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
But yeah. So if you miss the old bottle, if you miss the old formulation, this is your chance to grab it at a great price.
It's kind of like one of those things. Did you ever buy, special items and then save them because you knew they were going to accrue value later? This is kind of one of those things where you could buy it, you could use it and have a great time. You could also buy it, save it, and then sell it in 20 years for $6,000.
Our products are better when they're used
100%.
Sooner than later. But it's like that old Coke, man. That's been sitting around for 20 years. You want to drink that Coke. So you want to use a beard oil bottle.
Right.
A beard oil that's sat around for 20 years. I want to recommend it.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Use it or lose it.
yeah, use it or lose it, pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, head over to beardbrand.com/HHH
HHH.
for a holiday happy hour.
That's the
Hey, do
one.
you know when we came out with Old Money?
Was it in the early 80s?
No.
Was it in 1976?
No.
It was a good year.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
You weren't alive.
I was not alive.
So it was. I don't know the year. It was our third fragrance of our gold line. It completed the gold line. So we first came out with Four Vices,
Mhm.
which I love the name. Temple Smoke, which is my personal favorite.
What's your fave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your fave?
Of the gold line?
Of all? Well, I love the gold line and then of all the lines.
I'm currently using Old Money, not to like be that guy, but truly my beard oil, my sea salt spray, my styling and utility balm are all Old Money right now.
Hashtag Scent Confusion.
Exactly.
Or in Scent Confusion.
Yeah. Hashtag Scent Confused No More. And yeah, this is the one that I use. I like it a lot because it's, I don't know, it's really, I think we say on the website that it's the most potent fragrance, but for me, it's also the most palatable. Like it's really like, it's a really solid fragrance, but it's also not like hitting me in the face. I don't know. I thought about it a lot about this fragrance, but we can get to it later. I got some.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And for me, someone asked like, what are our go-to scents? Like Temple Smoke is my jam. That's my favorite. I do like Old Money, especially like as a utility bar. I really do like Old Money as a utility bar.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like. I mean, I like Temple Smoke because it's pretty chill and subtle. But I've been wearing Black Sails. So someone got their Black Sails, and I called out the comment for that.
Nice.
And I don't know, like Black Sails, I'm super stoked with. It's just such an interesting fragrance.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. And I wonder if anybody who's watching right now anybody picked it up. I think you said somebody mentioned they had it. I'd love to hear what you think about it, how you like it, because that thing is cool.
You know, our video just got fact checked.
Our video just got fact checked.
Yeah, it got fact checked.
Wait, from the 30s or 1976?
No, this live stream just got fact checked. We had Jordan Meyer on the stream.
Oh,
and she confirmed that in 2016, Old Money was launched. So man, that was like 4 years ago.
4 years ago, 2016. Wow, we've had Old Money in our lives for
so we had Gold Line for 4 years, and we just completed the Gold Line with the Gold Line deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
So you can end Scent Confusion from head to toe.
You can. 2016, man. Old Money.
Oh, Greg's in here. Greg, long time no chat, man. It's good to see you.
Greg Brzezinski?
No, Greg Turbeville. I think I always butcher his last name.
Okay.
I'm just
Greg T.
Yeah. Can you see the screen, or are you?
I can
by
see
camera?
it. I'm also kind of blind, so I can't read those comments. I can see that they're there. But
Well, no, like on our monitor in the lower left-hand corner.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
It says, "Hi guys."
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Michael Chavez. He's another Alliance guy. He came to the Alliance
Nice.
in February.
Yeah, I feel like I must have met these guys, and they were all great. They were all cool dudes.
So poor Vincent. No Black Sail beard oil is coming back. It's done.
Yeah,
You had to be on it. That went so fast, man.
It was wild. It was truly. It was a wild morning. We were all like ready to we were kind of like troops, like ready to go, like for the long haul. And it was like, no, it's gone. It's out of there. So yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe next time.
God, this wine is good, man.
Oh, what?
The wine is good.
It is really good.
Someone asked what it is. It's a Cab Sauv.
Mm-hmm.
Prospus Wines. My buddy's vineyard. They got some Walla Walla wines. Let's answer this question. David wants to know, what was the hardest video to edit that you've done for this channel?
Ooh, thanks, David. Great question. Let me think. Hardest video to edit. I'd have to go back and look. I think that the one that comes to my mind. There aren't really any hard ones with the Alliance, because the Alliance ones are, it's pretty chill. I think ones that just kind of take a minute are the coolest ones, which are when like Greg reviews like people's beards and stuff like that. It's a lot of just like collecting assets and getting photos and stuff. I'm trying to remember. All
right, you'll think on it.
Yeah. Who was the person who asked that?
I don't know.
Michael, Greg.
I think it was David. David, yeah.
David. Okay, David. When I think about it, I will shout you out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, any chance for Black Sails utility balm? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see if the fragrance works in it. Yeah. We haven't developed one yet. So, Charles Pritt, another Alliance member. What happened to the gong? Do you know?
I don't know. Is it in the other?
Yeah. Can you hold the show?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
All right. Ben's going to hold the show.
Truly.
He's going to start telling some
stories.
The
dominant of the two of us. I've got this. Okay. So yeah, Eric's going to go find it. And if you have any questions while he's gone, go ahead and throw them up in the chat, and I'll answer them. If you're curious about me, I am the video editor. If you have watched a video that was made in the past year, I have made it, and
isn't it like when you're not like banging it hard?
I lived in a house in college with a bunch of people, and we had dinners every night. And to announce dinner, we had a huge gong downstairs, and we would just hit it really loud. Everybody would just come pouring down the stairs. It was a great time.
What did you do? You hit a gong?
Yeah, we had a gong in college.
I went to this men's retreat one time, and they had this like gong that was like this big, and it was like, it was like one of those like woo spiritual kind of things.
Yeah.
And there's like chanting and singing.
Yeah.
But like the gong, you could like feel it like pulse through your body. It was like very
the reverberations of it.
Yeah, it was just like, whoa, and then he would beat the crap out of it, so where it was like yelling at you, it was like shouting at you. It was so loud. It was.
Well, I mean, when you did this in here, it kind of changed the energy of the room.
Did it? Yeah.
Dynamic. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Is it good or bad?
Oh, it was good.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
yeah. Okay, cool. We're not going to like
no.
Good or battle now. This one, Matthew, he had a bong in college.
Next question.
All right, so let's see here. As a reminder, let's go back to our QVC style.
Mm-hmm.
What we're doing here, if you just joined us, we are doing QVC style product promotions for Old Money beard oil. We sold this back in the day for $40. You can now get it at $21.75 if you head over to beardbrand.com/HHH. And man, that's holiday happy hour. That's what it stands for, and you can get it at a great deal. So Old Money beard oil and the old formulation. This is like the OG stuff. So if you like the OG stuff, head over to beardbrand.com, holiday happy hour. Old Money, man, like, and we can talk about the fragrance. There's no comment. Was there no comment with that? That's Warren, man. You didn't have to do that. I'm just telling you, you didn't have to do that. You could have bought yourself a couple of Old Money beard oils for that, man.
Ooh,
I know.
Warren.
What a nice contribution.
A nice contribution for us. Thank you, Warren. That's so nice.
He's such a great guy. Where am I? I'm looking at the wrong camera. There we go. So Old Money.
Old Money.
It was a group project. So back in the day, we were thinking about how could we complete the gold line? How could we, come up with like, gold line's kind of exotic fragrances and, just exclusive, rare cologne-like type of fragrances. And, a lot of the things that happen at Beard Brand, not everything, are from experiences in my life. And Old Money was inspired by my time down at the Biltmore Estate. Have you ever been there?
I have not, but I've heard about it.
Okay, so the Biltmore Estate is like the largest private house in America. It's like a freaking mansion.
Yeah, isn't it? There's just like buildings and buildings and It just goes on.
And they got a vineyard there. They got a bowling alley there. They got a swimming pool. They got
Is it in Tennessee?
Asheville,
Okay.
North Carolina.
Okay.
And I remember as a kid, I remember a couple things. One, I remember not really wanting to go there as a kid
Naturally.
because I'd rather be at a McDonald's like playpen.
Yeah, they were the best.
And two, it was so big, my legs would get tired. Like I just didn't want to walk anymore. I was just done. And then three, I guess I remember three things. There was this game room. You know what that is? It called snooker? You know what snooker is?
Is it a type of cookie?
Do you guys know what snooker is? Does anyone know what snooker is? I think it's like billiards before billiards.
Okay.
It's like a billiards table with like some sticks in the middle or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I've never played it, but I remember like there's a snooker table. There were, and of course, this is probably not what it was like at all. But this is how my memory is.
Right.
And just like these giant like wood paneled walls and these like velvet curtains. And you know how like curtains kind of get that like musty, peppery smell to it?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted that peppery smell
Yeah.
in the cologne. I was like, I wanted that room bottled. I wanted like those leather chairs and like the bourbon and the oak and the billiards table and just like the wood. I just wanted all that. And so that was the direction we went with the Old Money as an inspiration. And then like the name too, like I wanted, you know, when I think about Beard Brand and what we're trying to build at Beard Brand, I really think about like urban beardsmen. And, you know, especially when we started, you know, for me, there's a lot of pressure to not have facial hair in the corporate environment. And I just wanted to shift that perception where if you wanted to grow facial hair, you could grow facial hair. And what to me, the name Old Money was like, when you think of Old Money, what do you think of? You think of like the Koch brothers, you know, you think of like the top hats and the, you know, like the tuxedos and the Monopoly Man.
Yeah, the eyeglass.
Yeah. And you never think of like just kind of like a cool, like bearded, like person, like someone who like Old Money is the norm because they're kind of making the norm. Whereas like I wanted Old Money that like, you know, like didn't follow the norm, was like off on their own beaten path, like kind of that dichotomy of just like this rugged person. And that's kind of what I wanted with the name Old Money and the fragrance as well. So
I love that. It reminded me, I was thinking about the fragrance today, and it reminded me of a character in East of Eden, that John Steinbeck book. There was a character in it where he was, I think he was a carpenter, and he was kind of just this like dude. He was just like a solid dude. And it was known that guys from around the town would come to his workshop just to hang out, just to be with him. And as soon as they got there, these guys who were normally rough and, you know, just rugged guys, kind of they kind of stopped swearing. They kind of stood up a little bit straighter. They kind of just were a little bit more themselves. And it was because this guy was just so much himself. He was such a great guy that they were like, oh, we don't need to put on any airs. Like, we can just be the men that we are.
Be who you are. Didn't like Kurt Cobain have a song, Come As You Are?
Oh, yeah. He did.
Greg?
Oh,
go
I was
ahead.
going to shout out Kurt. But
Oh.
no, go ahead.
I don't think Kurt's watching.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he is watching. Greg, what is this? This is Prospis Wines. This is a small winery up in Walla Walla. My good friend from Spokane, who I knew before he started the winery, opened this up just a couple years ago, and he's been making some fabulous wines. This is the Cab Sauv, Cabernet Sauvignon, and it's good, man. It's got like a little bit of pepperness. It's like smooth, but like a little bit of warmth in the mouth. So if you're a wine person, I would recommend it. It comes from the Seven Hills Vineyard is where he's getting the grapes from. So there you go.
Yeah, it's a good glass. I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
And I ordered it like a month ago, and because it was like there's still a small company, they had to get like the Texas shipping to Texas set up.
Oh.
They had to like file all the paperwork and
Oh, wow.
all that stuff.
So this is like really early stuff.
Well, I mean, I might be the first person in Texas to drink this wine.
Here we go.
You might be the third person. My wife had some last night.
Nice.
Let's see
Good
here.
honor.
Okay, this is a good one. Sean
Ben,
Groth-Hamill.
you need to talk. Okay, can you read it? Because
Yeah. Ben, you need to talk us through your head care routine. As another bald dude, I'd love to know.
Well, thanks for the question, Sean. So it was really, it's really simple, and I'll tell you up front and then go into a little bit of detail. But basically, when I decided to go bald, I was like, I'm going to do this because for a while I noticed my hair was thinning, and I tried to fight it, and I tried to say, maybe I can like make it look good, and I just kept going shorter and shorter with my hair until I was just, kind of like buzzing it all the time. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I just need to commit. And it must be a couple of years ago now that I decided to do that. And I do it every day. I shave my head every day. It's just part of my routine. I learned that from someone, and it was a really important thing. I think they said Ray Allen, the famous
Basketball player.
basketball player. Yeah, he said that he just made shaving his head part of his daily routine, and that made it easier. So for me, what I do is I'll go to the gym, I'll work out at home, I'll do whatever it is I do early in the morning, and then I'll take a shower, and then I'll shave my head. It's up here. I normally do the top of my head, do the neck, keep that cleaned up, and yeah, I use a traditional razor, kind of like a 3 or 4 bladed razor, and I have a mirror in my shower that I use when I'm not shaving with the sink, and the shaving in the shower just helps open the pores. It helps get
It's for shaving. It's not for like American Psycho
no,
usage.
no, that's the one that's on the sink.
Okay.
The one that's on the wall is for my head.
Okay.
And yeah, I just do it every day, really quick. I can do it in about 5 minutes, get everything done, and then yeah, I hope that answered the question. I think what's difficult is when you don't do it every day, it kind of grows out. You kind of get resentful. You're like, oh man, it doesn't look good. So doing it every day and kind of having that consistency really helps kind of keep up, your image of yourself and the way that you take care of yourself. And it's made easiest when you just add it into, I brush my teeth, put on deodorant.
How do you brush your teeth?
I do.
That's so good.
Yeah. Eric is genuinely surprised.
Yeah. No, well, I mean,
About
I
my
don't
teeth
brush my
brushing
teeth about
habits.
once every 6
I
months.
floss too sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
We had one of the. I tend to ask questions sometimes that are a little maybe too personal.
Okay.
I asked one of our team members how often they floss because we had this conversation about how flossing is probably one of the most terrible things ever in terms of like enjoyable activities.
Totally.
Like, does anyone enjoy it?
No, it's truly like the enjoyment to pain ratio is like 0 to 100. It is just, you do it for like future you,
Yeah.
so that when you're like 70.
So you have teeth. Yeah.
So you have teeth.
I didn't floss until I was like 35, like until a few years ago. I never flossed.
Really?
I just did not floss. And I
Okay.
used to only brush my teeth once
I'm
a
going
day.
to ask the burning question that I know all of our viewers are asking. What made you decide to floss?
Well, the dentists always get on you, right?
Yeah.
They always get on you about.
I always feel so bad. They're like,
Yeah,
you've been
okay.
flossing? And
So here's
the
the deal. Like, I never flossed. I only brushed my teeth once a day,
Mhm.
and like I rarely got cavities. Like the only time I got cavities was when I didn't go to the dentist for like 3 years or something like that.
Mhm.
So like I generally have like genetically okay teeth.
Yeah.
And then eventually
His teeth are genetically endowed.
they're okay. They're okay. And I think one time I went to the dentist and she's like, "Yeah, you got some gingivitis going on," and for whatever reason like that, it kind of creeped me out. I'm
Oh
like,
no.
combine that with an interview that Tom Hanks had,
Give it to me.
and he's like, "What's one thing you wish you did earlier?" And he's like, "Floss my teeth."
Okay, can we go into this? Because this is something that I think about a lot.
Oh, really?
Well, not flossing my teeth, but like things that you wish you would have known.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love that Tom
So
Hanks.
I'm like, I'm a little cocky. I'm like, I got these great teeth. I'm going to listen to them. I'm just going to floss every single day.
Yeah.
And go back to the dentist and see what they say. See if it's any different. So I go and I go to the dentist. I have been flossing daily, and I go up to them. I'm like, all right, have it. And she was just like, doot, doot, doot. She's like, okay, all done. And there's like no cleaning or like anything like that. She's like, yeah, you had a little bit of plaque there. And then, what was the funniest thing about it? When I was in there, it was like I finally got welcomed to this like secret club out there of like dental people who like
people
talk
with
shit
teeth.
about people who don't floss.
I love those. I love that group.
And I was just like, oh, well, yeah, maybe this flossing stuff does work. So
That's
now I
incredible.
floss. I probably floss like 6 times a week. So
So
there's like a day out. Just want to go to bed.
yeah, that's good. I feel like that's a sign of maturity. I feel like that's a sign of taking care of yourself, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna floss. I'm gonna do it.
No.
It made me think of flossing and things that I wish people would have told me.
Yeah.
So one of the things I wish people would have told me is this is in terms of just like fitness, your overall fitness. Lunges are great. Like they're so good for you.
You didn't eat lunch? Who didn't eat lunch?
No, lunges. Like doing like a lunge.
I was like, lunch, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The meal in the
lunch
middle of
is
the
okay.
day is healthy. No, so like I've been, over the years I've been like researching different like fitness routines and exercise and stuff that you can do, and it gets more and more complicated, and it's you have to do this like 1 minute move with this piece of equipment that you don't have and all this stuff. And then recently, like I think it was because of quarantine gyms shutting down. I was doing more stuff at home, and I started doing these lunges, and I was like, this is doing for me everything that I wish everything else was doing. So I wanted to let everybody know, just like an insider's tip, just if you want to like do something that's good for you, do some lunges.
Just lunches.
Yeah.
So I think we had a good question here from Matthew Pagano.
Oh,
How's wine not dripping from your stash?
great question, Matthew.
So I zoomed in here. We
Yeah.
can see it. And I'll show you. I get the weirdest look on my face. My face does this like super terrible, weird looking face, but
Okay.
it's all to avoid getting
Wine on the
hair.
screen.
And so
I'm gonna watch it on the stream. Oh, is it that pause at the end? Is that what that was?
no, it's kind of like this.
Okay.
And then like you're resting it on your bottom.
Like you're
Right.
blowing a smoke ring.
Yeah, I guess so. And then okay, whose face is this? Wait, hold on.
Michael J. Fox.
He's a beard brander.
Trying to see.
Can you not see?
No.
Whose eyes would it be? Craig Brzezinski. Come on now.
GB.
The OG, like,
The
interesting eye guy.
OGGB.
Eyebrows up, eyes squinted,
Mhm.
and then a little bit of mystery.
Yeah. You don't know what's going on. He could be. He could be building a building. You don't know.
Well, he probably is. He's an architect.
Yeah.
So that, my friends, is how I generally keep wine from dripping in the stash. Let's see here. What else we got? So what for all the people who just joined us,
Hi.
this is Ben Weaver. He's our video editor.
Hello. Good to
He's
meet
been
you.
telling us great stories on head care tutorials
Mhm.
and things that he wished he knew earlier. One thing that you might have wished you knew earlier, is you can now get old money,
Boom.
old version, old money,
Yeah.
normally sold for $40, $21.75.
Originally a reasonable price.
Yeah,
And now
get it where yourbrand.com.
/HHH.
Is it in Triple H?
Yeah. Triple H.
Isn't that a wrestler?
Triple H.
Yeah, certainly, we've got to have some wrestling fans in
Yeah, I know I look like I should be a wrestling fan, but I don't know. Someone in the chat, let us know. Is there a wrestler named HHH?
No, Triple H.
Triple H.
Triple H.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the H's stand for. So certainly someone's got to know about Triple H out there.
Herbie Hancock's.
So what I wanted to do, since this is a holiday happy hour, we
Yes.
kind of talked about this before the show.
Yes.
What are some of the things you're asking for? Oh, wait, hold on.
Here we go. I'm really excited, y'all.
Gong segue. Or segue into a new topic.
Truly, it does something to me.
Do you want me to hit it better?
That was good, but if you want to go again, everyone who's watching, just feel this. This is going to be good. Just ascended. That was great.
I think heaven's just a whole bunch of gongs being banged, right?
Just for eternity. Just
It's
gongs.
just like gonging away.
Yeah.
So what do you want? What did you ask Santa for?
What did I ask Santa for? Okay, so, so recently, I guess it's been kind of an early Christmas present, but I got a massage gun that has changed my life.
Yeah,
It is called the Hypervolt Plus.
Hypervolt Plus.
Yeah. And it is like having a masseuse in a little package like this that you don't have to talk to and you don't have to pay because you already bought it. It's changed my life. Eric, I don't know about you, but I'm a sore person. My body is sore most of the time, whether it's my back, my thighs, my calves, my thumb, weirdly. But ever since I got this Hypervolt, I have been using it every day, probably for about a half hour. And when I tell you that I feel like I could do backflips and I could be a part of a parade, I'm not lying. I feel so good.
So, I mean, you got one. I also splurged and I got one. I got the Theragun version because it's a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured, like, if I'm sore and I can't, like, reach something, then I want to have something that I could hold on to.
It's a good call.
And that was kind of the knock on the Hypervolt, was it just has, like...
It's just a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I ordered it, like, Black Friday or Cyber Monday or something.
Yeah.
They just shipped it today.
Okay.
Like a week later, and it's like, man, I wish Beard Brand had that kind of volume that it would take us a week to clear their orders.
It must have been backed up.
That or they got operational disorganization.
Yeah. Let's hope not.
So you got your percussion massage device.
Yeah. I got that. What else? I don't know. Some video equipment. This is going to be entertaining for a lot of people. But I asked for this light called the Godox 150.
Oh, yeah, are they the little square panel lights or whatever?
No, it's more of kind of the longer one. It's an LED and it's got this softbox on it that looks like a dumpling. It's round, and it just creates a beautiful light. It's kind of like the one that we had for the shoot we did a while back. Just nerding out about that. Gonna take some beautiful images, some beautiful videos. I'm thinking about getting a camera too. So that's the actual Santa ask. For anybody out there who cares about cameras, there's a Blackmagic made one that shoots 12K, and I'm really hoping that Santa drops one off this year.
Yeah, shoots 12K, costs 12K, right?
10 grand.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Pretty much every K it is.
Yep.
How much it is cost. Greg had a good question about nighttime routine for conditioning your beard. Do you do anything?
Nighttime. So it depends. It depends. Normally, I hit my beard with beard oil twice a day. Once right after the shower in the morning, and then if I take another shower at night, or if it's feeling kind of scratchy, I'll hit it with beard oil. But I do like to get the stuff on my beard, on my face, like an hour or so before bed, just because I want it to kind of like soak in and dry, because I don't want it to be rolling all over my pillow. But yeah, I keep it pretty easy.
Yeah, and the nice thing about like Beard Brand beard oils is generally like it absorbs into your beard pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, like Greg asked, kind of, do you go with utility balm or beard oil? Personally, I apply it as needed, right? So if I see my beard is dry or if it's feeling dry, I go and grab it. I'm not much of a routine guy. I do always apply it after the shower. And like if I don't apply it after the shower, I'll be like, why is my beard all scratchy and itchy and nasty? And I'm like,
forgot the beard oil.
Forgot the beard oil.
Yeah.
And then I would think like for a nighttime routine, kind of like what you said, the utility balm is going to be more on your beard, so it's likely to get in your pillowcases and stuff. So I'd probably do a beard oil, just a few drops, just a couple drops.
Yeah, he's the guy who knows.
I'm the guy who knows.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We got a lot of old faces in here, which is really nice. We used to do this stream a long time ago. The stream's a little bit different, but it feels good to get back on.
Yeah.
If y'all are new to the show, if you just joined us, this is holiday happy hour, and what we have today is Old Money beard oil. Tomorrow we will have a different product and a different guest.
Completely different.
But what's cool about this is this price of this product used to be $40. We have argan oil in there.
Mm-hmm.
Old formulation. It's a great formulation. Someone asks, is the fragrance difference? The base oils are slightly different. If you have a very discerning nose
Mm-hmm.
and you had them side by side, you would be able to tell them apart.
Yeah.
But if you grab this one and then you're somewhere else on a different day and you grab the other, you won't be able to tell the fragrances apart. So what you can do is you can head over to beardbrand.com/HHH for
That beard oil.
Holiday Happy Hour.
Holiday happy hour.
Holiday Happy
I
Hour.
didn't know where you
And
were
for
going with that.
and for the beard oil. Also, HHH, we have confirmed, stands for Hunter Hearst Hemsley.
Oh, I was going to say Hearst, but I was going to say William Randolph, but that's not too. That's not HH.
Yeah.
It's
It's
W.
WH.
R.
So that does hit. That is a wrestler that apparently a lot of people were familiar with.
Oh, nice. Thank you guys in the chat for helping us out.
So head over to beardbrand.com.
Yeah. I think, so as somebody who was kind of new to kind of beard products relatively recently, I was thinking about this the other day. So, people, I'm sure you've had people ask you, like, beard oil, utility balm, like, what do you need it? Like, what's it going to do? And the thing that I was thinking about, I'll kind of relate it back to my, like, video stuff, because that's what I do. Like, if you take photos, if you take pictures, you can start with your phone and you can take really good pictures with your phone, you get all the, figure that out, all that stuff out. But then things kind of change when you buy your first camera. You're like, oh, I've like leveled up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I've like stepped it up.
Oh, now I know what aperture priority means.
Exactly right. Now I know, all of this, and it's just this kind of like elevation. And that's kind of what I experienced when I started using beard oil, because I was like, oh, like, yeah, you can grow your beard with natural, people do that, no shade. But when you decide to like buy your first camera, you're like, oh, it can be so much better. So that's what I experienced. And that's what I thought about on the way over here.
Yeah. Well, good.
Yeah.
A Dick Ted Signs. A Dick Ted Signs F. Ask, where's Carlos?
I don't know. I'm in a cave somewhere.
Maybe he's addicted. Addicted Signs?
Yeah, Addicted Science.
I think it's a Dick Ted Designs. Anyways, Carlos is in the UK. We're trying to get him to Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
And then if we could get him to Austin, Texas, we could do some more live streaming with him. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
A couple questions about the white line. Whoops. Will we ever sell utility bars in the white line? Probably not.
No.
Probably not at all.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's not our bag.
It's just, I don't even know if anyone's ever going to carry those products other than beardbrand.com, because they're pretty tight margins, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then, speaking of unfortunately, like, I hope that the Target carries more stonemasons. For those who don't know, if you go to beardbrand.com, you'll see our silver line and gold line, but we also have a third line called the white line. And the white line is not our line that can end scent confusion.
Mm-hmm. No.
So if you want to end scent confusion, you can only do that in our silver and gold line.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to end scent confusion and have a little bit of cologne spray, that's the gold line. If you just want to end scent confusion, you go to the silver line. But if you're a value shopper and you don't care about scent confusion, you can get the white line.
Right.
And we got a few products available, but because it's going through retail, you're not able to do the full line. So there's just a few products available in Lumberyard and Stonemason. But those are not those will not end Sin Confusion.
They won't. I mean, they're great. I love Stonemason. It's a great fragrance. And I think I have Lumberyard beard wash. But yeah, if you're trying to make sure that you're cohesive, White Line's not going to do it for you. And it's wild when you think about like how many different fragrances are on your body at one time. Like if Sin Confusion has not been ended for you and you're using just your normal stuff, you know, you mix and match.
Everything has fragrance.
It's wild.
You go wash your hands, you know, and like new fragrance.
And like, yeah, deodorant, you know, like your soap, your shampoo, and you just like, you're walking around, you're like, oh, I smell like an entire department store. I smell like so much.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. And now like the ability to just be cohesive, I don't know, it's kind of nice.
Well, you know what the problem I have with it is because you smell like a little bit of everything. If you do wear cologne, most cologne companies know this, so they just like cloud out everything. So your colognes are just like
so intense,
so loud. They like gas out the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with Sin Confusion, you can layer stuff. Right. So you can have like your utility balm on your skin when they get close to you and smell that, or you can do a spray of cologne and kind of like lift it up a little bit, but because it's layered, you don't have to like worry about like blowing everything out.
Right. And we've all seen that person who walks into the room and you're like, oh, this person is in the room. Like,
yeah.
You know, they just smell so much. And no, I mean, they're doing the best they can, but
no offense, Carlos.
Yeah. I didn't say that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like a guy who likes simplicity, and I like being able to know what I'm going to do, not have to make super, like if I make a decision, I want that to then carry over. So the ability to be like, okay, my deodorant, my wash, my styling balm, all of it is the same fragrance. That just makes it easy for me. That's what I like.
Yeah. Classic Monkey says, I want to draw a face on Ben's head. I just had to share it.
If you ever come to Austin, what's your name? Classic Monkey? I'll let you draw a face on my head. Like a face?
She'd love it. She's in the Netherlands.
Yeah, make your way to Texas. Come on over.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah, just hop on the flight.
I never have thought about my head as a canvas, but totally.
Yeah.
It's really...
I think a lot of people get tattoos on their head because they...
Yeah.
Like Mahesh.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of tattoos.
Yeah. It's a lot of real estate up here.
So all the people who are joining us late... What do we got here? I feel like I just talked about this, but I want to make sure that we don't forget.
No, we gotta make sure.
Because we're running out of time. We've only got 8 minutes left.
Do we really?
Yeah. This hour's flown by, hasn't it?
Really fast, yeah.
I mean, you hang out with me.
This
Who
is
knew?
really nice.
Who knew? You can have a conversation with me. That was fun.
This was great.
But yeah, so old money, OG formulation, OG packaging. You can get it now. This used to be $40. You can head over to beardbrand.com/HHH
HHH
for holiday happy hour. And you can get this for $21.75.
You can. You can get the Old Money Classic.
Old Money, the OG, and you can be like, look at me, I'm all OG.
Yeah.
And some of y'all know, like, yeah, go grab one of our new packages. So not only did we change like the box and stuff. Look at this. I want to zoom in again.
It's like
this is how it's changed, right? So you get the gold box. We no longer make the gold box anymore. We're switching out to the black boxes. So it's kind of like vintage style. We still have the same pattern.
Very cool pattern.
This. And then the back has words. So for people who like to read.
For all you readers out there, get your literature from beardbrand.com. Oh, but you can.
The icon's up top. Same icon. We didn't change that. Barcode. Same barcode.
Yeah. The original.
Even though they're different. Because we're a small business, we gotta recycle barcodes.
Hey, it's okay. They still
save money where you can, right? Oh, this one says Austin, Texas on it. This one says Spokane, Washington. So
for all of you rare collectors out there, kind of like how Beanie Babies on the tags used to have different types of pellets, whether it was PVC or the other type of pellet, I can't remember right now. This is kind of that little delineation and special quality of the OG Old Money.
You know, we were even getting like comments in the Alliance how some people kind of like miss the old like bottles that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you fall in love.
Yeah.
You remember things.
Things change at Beard Brand more than anything. That's why we can do holiday happy hour, because we've
100%.
changed things so many times. We got 9 more products after Old Money beard oil.
Yeah.
I wonder if we've sold a couple or not.
I'm gonna pull it out and show you guys the bottle again, because this thing has been a part of Beard Brand for a while. This was the style.
Here,
That's what it looked
here,
like.
put it.
Y'all
Put it.
remember.
Can you reach this camera? I like the floating hand.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, you know, classic style. You know, it's got the black screw top. I mean, it's super cool. Who wouldn't want this?
No one. Everyone would want it.
Everybody wants it.
I
everybody
don't
wants
even know.
some.
I don't even know if we've got some to sell out. They could already be sold out by
See,
now.
that's the thing. I mean, we may.
We could have
already
just
done.
been like talking like.
And if so,
Rain.
like, thank you guys for hanging out. Like, I've been having a blast. This has been fun. Thank you for spending the end of your workday with us. But if it's gone, it's gone.
What what I continue to see, and I think we'll always get these questions until we get back into Europe, is like, why don't you ship to Europe?
Yeah.
Which is logistically a challenge for a small company of our size to do it in a sustainable way.
Mm-hmm.
We have anticipations and plans to get back into there with a better experience. But what we have been doing lately for European customers who really want to make sure they get the products, you can use what's called a freight forwarder. So a freight forwarder, essentially, we ship the products to Florida, they gather everything up, and they reship it to your location in Europe for places that we don't ship to. You're going to have to pay customs and duties and kind of like to shipping and their fee and stuff like that. So it's not cheap. It's not inexpensive. But if you absolutely have to get Beard Brand products, you want to get it, there is a way to get it.
Yeah. It's not
So
cheap.
the company is like My US shipping or something like that. My US is the one that we've seen a lot of our customers go with.
Yeah. And it's, you know, we wish we could be there, and we'll
We'll get there. We'll get there one day.
Yeah.
But
just, you know, for the time being, make do with what you got. You know, My US.
My US. There's a couple other freight forwarders too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you really want to start shopping freight forwarders, you can do it. Today I had a video that went live, was talking about my hairstyle and what I'm going to do next.
Yeah.
So I actually recorded that video a couple of weeks ago, and people were, or I was like in this phase where I had just had like a series of bad hair days. And it was also that point when, you know, where the hair kind of grows over your ears. You might not be able to relate.
I remember.
You remember? Okay. So from like a haircut, and it just looked bad, right? Like when it just kind of flops over your ears.
Mm-hmm.
And what I ended up doing was I personally trimmed up a little bit around here for a photo shoot that I had to do. And it was at that point, I'm like, okay, it no longer looks terrible. It was like just a simple act of just cleaning up around here.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jake the Barber, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, Jake the Barber's here in Austin right now. And we've filmed, 9 videos with him?
A lot.
A bunch of videos with Jake the Barber, so you'll be seeing a bunch of him. And he came in and he like cleaned it up, so it was like blended in better than I could do with my scissors. And then he touched up a little bit, or he cleaned up my neckline, got all that like kind of nasty fuzz hair at the bottom of your neck, and then didn't really touch the length at all. So I'm gonna keep on growing it out. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, a lot of people in the comments were really loving your hair. They're like, don't cut it, keep it going. We love the mullet.
Keep it growing.
Keep it.
So I'm not like, one guy suggested I cut the mullet and then keep on growing. I'm like, no, man, the mullet's like the best part of it. Like,
So like
Get some,
just like a normal haircut, like make it a normal haircut.
make it a normal haircut and then
Yeah.
grow it out. But I feel like growing out your hair from a mullet is the best way to do it because you already have like this back length, and then as the sides just kind of come in, it's going to look totally cool and normal. Whereas Carlos, if you look at Carlos, is also, this is like, you can watch Carlos's video and my video and see the difference in how hair grows out between a mullet and like a fade. He's got like some friggin' like helmet on his head. Have you guys seen it?
It was big.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The Carlos helmet?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we'll call it.
It was big. It was a big.
Speaking of Greg, you still got your mullet? Let me know. Or did you cut it off? Because Greg Tuberville did a mullet haircut with us on camera.
Yeah.
Because he was going to lose a bunch of weight, or I got to pick his hairstyle.
Ooh.
And I picked mullet, of course.
Nice.
And but he looked really good. It's one of our best performing videos.
Yeah.
Greg in that mullet cut, he looks like a total badass.
I
I
mean,
mean he is a badass, but
when we put mullets on the channel, like we've never put a bad mullet on the channel. You know, like when someone gets it and decides to get that hairstyle, the way that we're doing it is not Joe Dirt. We're doing it in a way that like you can be proud of. You
yeah,
know?
it looks dope.
It looks good.
So it's been an hour.
Man, this is a great way to end my workday.
It is. I mean, we should just have a glass of wine,
Just
talk on camera,
talk about the Dust Bowl.
hang out with our like favorite audience.
Yeah,
They're so great. They're so positive. They're so friendly.
it's so cool.
And this is going to be your last chance because pretty much, you know what we're doing?
What?
We're making this video private. So all the people who missed out on this, they missed out on it.
Yeah, they're not gonna know.
They're not going to know about the Old Money Beard Oil, original beard oil. Holiday happy hour. Originally it was $40, now $21.75. This is it. Once this turns off,
Ooh.
head over to beardbrand.com right now /HHH because we're turning off that page too.
Oh,
So I should have said that at the beginning.
from the jump, I was gonna ask. I was like, is it gonna be till midnight? Is it gonna be? When is it gonna close down? ASAP.
Yeah, I should have said at the beginning. Yeah,
Yeah.
you only have an hour to get it done.
Ooh, man.
So now you have like a couple minutes. Like if you head over to beardbrand.com /HHH, you can probably get it in your cart. It may still be available. You may still be able to use that shop pay. Get out of there real quick with that fast checkout.
But we can't promise them. You got to go do it now.
Well, as long as this live stream's going, you got to do it. But
Yeah.
we're going to turn it off. Is there anything else you want to say, Ben, before we leave?
I think I got everything out. I think I feel good. I feel like we covered it. We can do one more gong.
Oh yeah, gong it out. That's a good idea. Do you want to gong it?
I do.
Yeah,
I really
He's
do.
been eyeing this the whole show.
And I don't know how this is going to go because I'm so receptive when you do it. Okay, can you see this?
Can you get it all up in there?
Okay. All right.
Did the gong bring back memories for you guys? So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with a new product. Can I give a teaser for it? Is?
Yeah.
Ooh.
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 Let me see. Let me see if I can guess. Give me some. Give me a hint. I won't say it.
It's brown.
You heard it here first. It's brown.
Ha! What can brown do for you? All right, guys. Let's end it.
Sweet. Thanks,
Goodbye.
y'all.
Hey,
Bye.
we had fun. Cheers. Keep on growing.